Well, hello there. It's your girl Shauna Ray with Boss Talk Live. Welcome back. It's so good to see you all, and I am so happy to be back on a beautiful Wednesday. So I don't know where you are, but I got to tell you, the weather here in California is amazing. It's a little hot for some, but I actually love it. So, where are you? Just let me know in the chat. I'm really excited about my guest tonight. I can't wait for you to meet her. So, if you're out there and you have ever been in a beauty pageant, type it in the chat right now because my guest this evening is in a big pageant coming up soon. So let me tell you a little bit about her. Her name is Autumn Ray. You know, Sean LeRae, Autumn Ray. And she is Miss Black California USA, y'all. She is a charismatic individual who is no stranger to adversities, but an asset to the betterment of society. Graduating in the class of 2016, attending Cleveland Heights High School, whoop whoop, Ohio in the house. Autumn was heavily involved in their vocal music department productions, such as The Phantom of the Opera, Grease, and Hello Dolly, just to name a few. They were all productions she was casted in during her duration of her senior high. Following her grandfather, Sonny Turner, lead member of the Platters, and grandmother, Luvinia Eaton, leading lady of the Melatones and writer of their song Skitter Scatter, Autumn is also an independent songwriter who is excited to share her artistry with the world. The most important relationship in Autumn's life is her relationship with God. Yes, through every test and trial, she has been able to overcome them through faith and perseverance. She serves as a worship leader as well as a Sunday school teacher from ages 13 to 23 at Progression Ministries under the tutelage of Apostle Marion Johnson. At Progression, Autumn volunteers her services to take it to the streets, which involves preparing meals for the homeless community and traveling throughout the city of Lancaster, California, to deliver them to those in need. That's amazing. Autumn believes that our greatest struggles become our passions. And if you ever are in a position to uplift someone else, that's an opportunity to change a life. Driven for her love of children, Autumn is a teacher's aide at Manzanita Elementary School, located in Palmdale. She has had the privilege of helping students from 5 to 10 with speech improvement, reading comprehension, mathematics, and other daily routines. As a gateway to her recruitment at Manzanita School, she worked as a behavioral technician with children and their families dealing with behavioral challenges. Autumn has a strong desire to pursue her education in early childhood development. Furthering her education will help her in her efforts of outreach to underprivileged youth. Although it is important to have the knowledge and skill to work with children, Autumn believes it is equally important to exude compassion and the desire to make an impact in their lives. Aside from her career ambitions, the most rewarding job is taking care of her mother, Brigitte. In the year 1998, Autumn's mother was diagnosed with a disease called multiple sclerosis. As her home care provider, it has allowed her to have compassion in various areas of life. Her mother's youthful spirit and ability to stay positive has pushed her to go after every dream and every single aspiration that she has. She remains her mother remains her driving force and her biggest cheerleader. Autumn hopes throughout life, as well as Miss Black USA. Her hope is to encourage others to use their God given gifts to bless others. She has learned to find the beauty in uncertainties, which bring about innovation and an opportunity to embrace every struggle. As Miss Black California USA 2022, Autumn hopes to be the role model who provokes change, transparency, and growth. So, without another word from me, please, Boss Talk, welcome Autumn Ray. Hello, beautiful.
Hello. How are you?
I am so well. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you too. Thank you for having
Yay.
me.
Absolutely. Thank you for agreeing to come on. So let me tell you, I was so excited when I saw you Autumn and I met at the Ladylike Foundation event. Shout out to oh my gosh, Leah Pump, because that organization does some amazing things for young women. And while I was there, Autumn, as I was coming in, a young lady ran up to me in one of those beautiful peach dresses and was like, Shauna Ray. And I literally have known that child since she was like 7 or 8 years old. And so I knew that she had graduated high school and gone to UCLA. And so I said, so are you graduating soon? And she's like, Sean Ray, I've been teaching for 4 years. So you can see how time flies. But
Yeah.
she was a recipient of the Ladylike Scholarship many years ago. And some other little girls I knew were up on the stage. And of course, my sister was being honored. So it was such a pleasure. Every time I see a beauty queen, I get very excited. And so I ran up to Autumn and she came over actually, I think to meet Vanessa. Was that right?
Yes.
Yes. And so I went up and started talking to her. And will you tell the rest?
Yeah, and we met. I remember you telling me about your show that you have and how you would like me to be on there. And of course, I agreed to it. You're such a phenomenal woman. Just reading about all the stuff that you have done and the people that you're helping is truly amazing. And the fact that you're a fellow pageant queen is awesome as
Yes.
well. Yes.
Yes, I love it. I love it. So, what have you been up to since I last saw you? Because that was, gosh, that was in the beginning of June.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It feels like it wasn't that long ago, but it kind of feels like it was, huh?
It really does.
Yeah, it
The
does.
month of June just was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I had just come back from Miami with my sister and all of our sorority sisters.
Hmm.
And then June started and it just whizzed by.
Yeah, that is true. But to
Yes.
be honest with you, I've just really been preparing for nationals.
Mhm.
It's in 2 weeks on August
Woo!
7th. I go out in Washington, D.C. on August 3rd, but my pageant for the Miss category is on August 7th. So I've really been preparing for that. But
Mhm.
last weekend, I had the opportunity to perform at the Bill Pickett Rodeo, which was
Oh,
absolutely amazing. Yeah, it was
yes.
absolutely amazing to be around, my people and to just have
Oh,
fun and
I love it.
celebrate us and be able to sing my song Beautiful that just came out. So,
Oh,
yeah,
congratulations.
thank
That's
you so
amazing.
much.
So
Thank
how fun
you.
was that rodeo? I wanted to go and I got my dates crisscrossed.
Hmm.
And so one of my women from the board member from the Black Women's Network sent out a text to our group asking if anybody had tickets. And I was like, oh, when does it end? And she goes, it ends today. And I was like, no.
Yeah, it was from Saturday to Sunday. I went on Sunday, but it was
Uh,
absolutely amazing. It was my first rodeo. So
oh, I love
it
it.
was my very first time being in the adrenaline of all that. I've seen things
Uh-huh.
like that on TV. I've seen rodeos on TV, but actually being there in the moment is totally different.
Yes. And I
Time I
mean,
was on the
especially they're
yeah,
Black men. I love that.
yeah. Hmm. Half the time I was on the edge of my seat because when they tackle the bulls, I'm like,
Oh,
oh, I didn't like that too much, but it
you
was
did?
fun. It was a lot of fun. It was nice.
Yeah. That's great. I think they have the museum that they just had some events on before the rodeo. I think the week before that they had the museum, which I didn't know existed. So that was exciting to hear about too. And I
Yeah.
hopefully will get a chance to go and check that out. So Autumn, is this your first pageant?
This is my first pageant.
Oh,
This
wonderful.
is my first pageant, yes. And what an
Awesome.
amazing experience it has been. This pageant has really opened up so many doors for me and also introduced me really to myself. I am
Oh, I
really
love that.
diving into myself as a person. Growing up, I've always had a thing for not really necessarily knowing who I am or, mimicking different behaviors because maybe
Mhm,
I wasn't accepted for who I was. So then
mhm.
as you get older and you go through certain experiences, you start to understand who you are
Oh,
by who you are not. The
that's
things
a
that
great
you're
point.
not willing to do tells you who you are. So this pageant has really helped me with that, and even getting back into school, which is something that I've always wanted to do for music and
Mhm.
children. So it really just it's a blessing. It's a blessing. It really
So
is.
were you, now I know you were doing productions at school, in high school,
Yes.
in Cleveland Heights.
Yes.
I don't know if you talked about this, but I'm from Ohio.
I didn't know
I'm from
that.
Toledo. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
I
So we're
actually,
fellow pageant queens and Ohioans.
yes. Well, I was
Awesome.
Miss Black America
Uh-huh.
of Toledo. I was Miss Black America of Ohio. Yeah.
Wow.
And in
Well,
my,
congratulations,
thank
Queen. You're
you, thank
beautiful.
you. And then, like, I ended up doing a ton of pageants. I did, those. Competed in Miss Black America in Philadelphia. I was really upset because the pageant had been in Hollywood, and the year that I was in the pageant, it was the 10th year anniversary, and they decided to take it back where it started, which was Philadelphia. And so I was like, oh, Philadelphia, great.
Yeah.
But no shade to Philadelphia, because it
Yeah,
was a
no
beautiful
shade.
city. It was a beautiful city, and the city of brotherly love. And so, we did a lot of, photo shoots around the city. So,
Mhm.
it turned out to be good.
Yes.
And I live in Hollywood now, so what?
Yeah. Mhm.
So how long have you been in California?
I've been in California for 3 years. So I was actually born in California. I moved from California to Ohio when I was 3 years old because my mom wanted
Oh,
me and my sister to get to know my grandparents.
got it.
And then I moved back here 3 years ago. So yeah, it's been quite
Okay,
a
okay.
journey, but I'm glad to
So
be back.
did you come back because your mom was ill?
No, my mom. It's always been me, my mom, and my sister,
Okay.
always. And just by saying that, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge my mom for her strength. I never realized until I got older, like how did you do it? Like having MS,
Mm.
and she's her spirits are just so high. Like as kids, we knew, but it wasn't really like a prominent thing because she always had a good face. So
Yeah.
I love my mom. Shout out to all the moms out
Oh, that's
there.
wonderful. Yes, is she watching?
She is watching.
Hey, mom, you done
Hi,
good.
mom.
So when did you decide you wanted to do a beauty pageant? Like, did you want to do them as a girl? Did you watch them growing up?
So, just like most people, growing up, I do believe that I had like a stigma when it
Mm,
came to beauty pageants because of the things you would hear.
right,
It
right.
isn't until you actually are in it or you actually get the understanding of what it is and the things that you're capable and able to do in the world to help other
Yes.
people and also about yourself. So yeah, my outlook on pageants are totally different. I would
Yeah.
advise any and everybody to do it because it's really been a blessing for me. It really
Mhm.
has.
Well, what did you think about pageants growing up? What was your thought process?
You always think, oh, pageant girls are snobby. Like things like that, little things that are so wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So what?
little,
Yeah.
yeah.
So tell me about your experience
Oh, my
in
experience.
the pageant. Like, what
Yes.
has it been like for you? I
Say
know
that
that
one more
you've
time. I'm
got
sorry.
I know that you've gotten, some good opportunities and
Mhm.
that sort of thing, which is amazing. And that's one of the reasons that we do it, right? To see where it can lead us. It's a stepping stone, right, to other
Mhm.
places. But tell me what the experience, because people always say that women are catty and that they're going to be in competition and biting and nasty. So what has it been like for you in that regard?
So for me, in this regard, I was actually selected by the organization this year to be Miss Black California. So when I go to nationals, it'll be the first time me actually meeting the other ladies in person. However, we do speak on social media and our little group chats, and it's really not. That is not always the case, and I can say with Miss Black USA, that's not the case at all. All the girls are so loving and welcoming, and we're so
I love
excited
it.
to see each other, and we're really encouraging each other and helping each other out. So it's been a great experience for me with Miss Black
That
USA.
is so good.
Yeah.
I find the same thing, and I will say there were some people that weren't quite as lovely as others. And there were some funny little things, like all of a sudden Miss Black America, I was dancing and my broom that I was using in my as a prop just disappeared. And
Uh-huh.
it was like right there. And then after, oh my God, it miraculously reappeared. So people were saying who took it and all that kind of stuff. But it was really it was a lot of fun to meet. I always have been a social butterfly, so meeting all these different women was really amazing for me. And I did keep friendships for many years. I've lost touch with most of them now, but a funny thing happened is when I did the Miss Black Ohio and into Miss Black America. I competed in that in 1978. So now I'm dating myself. Don't nobody do no math out there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't do that.
But when I got to New York, I actually competed for Miss Empire State,
Mhm.
and there was a girl um, who was in Miss Empire State who had been in Miss Black America with me,
Uh-huh.
and so she competed with me for Miss Empire State, and I won again, girl.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So tell me about like how you plan to use this for your career and for the aspirations that you have for yourself.
Mhm. I've always been the type of person who always wanted to inspire and loves to encourage people, like in my circle, you know.
Hmm.
It makes me sad to see other people sad. And it makes me happy when I'm able to add joy to other people's lives.
Yeah, I love
And I also have a love for children. I have a love for music. So yeah, those are things that I feel that I'll be able to reach people even more so with the title, you
that.
know,
Uh-huh.
to help
Yeah.
encourage and also for people to learn from me and for me to learn from other people as well. And just to be heard, you know, in the career path that I'm choosing, which
Hmm.
is music and artistry, which is therapy. You know, I just want to bring joy to other people's lives.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah. Now, as a behaviorist, you've done some work like that. Have you been able to use your musical talent as part of that work?
You know what? I have not. I haven't. There would be times when we would play music and we would dance. So I mean, I guess maybe that's a form. But
Yeah.
yeah, I never got the chance to actually sing yet to any of the
Okay.
children.
Well, you know what? I got to tell you, I had a guest on. I had a group of guests on because June was Black Music Month, and it was also Men's Health Month. So I went back and forth for that. And so I had a gentleman on, and he was the keyboard player for Frankie Beverly and Maze for many years, and then his son was on, and then the lead singer to Tony was on. So it was like amazing, like music history show.
Yeah.
And the son to the guy who was the keyboard player, Wayne Lindsay. Shout out to Wayne. Hey, brother. So he does this. His name is Sun Wo Love, and that's his musical name. And he started out doing gospel rap, and then he started doing, because he was teaching, he started using the rap songs to educate the kids. So he has a song called Do the Wiggle Dance, and it is so cute, it's so catchy, and it just helps kids, because he said that they would sometimes, like, he would notice that they would come to school dragging because maybe their parents didn't have time to get up and get them ready for school and get them food and all of that kind of thing, and they'd come in dragging with tired and all that. And so he did this song to help them wake up. And so it was like, I'm gonna wake myself up and do the wiggle dance. And it's so cute. And then he showed us one where he does teaches them the parts of speech, rapping, teaches them about Black inventors, rapping. So it's so amazing that he's been able to take that work and then make a difference in that way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your work with kids, I encourage you to play with your music. Use all of your gifts,
Thank
because I
you.
use music
Thank you.
with the kids that I do therapy with, and even adults. Even adults.
Yeah.
I played a Whitney Houston song for an adult woman last night, and just who needed some perspective. So
Yeah.
it really can be used for all those things, and it's such
Yeah.
a good gift that you have.
True. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
I heard you singing, girl.
Oh, thanks for saying
we're,
that.
we're gonna give the audience a chance to hear. I have an MP4, so we'll
Ooh.
give them a chance to hear you a
Okay,
little bit
sounds
later.
great.
Yeah. So tell me, um what is the thing that, as a representative, because you represent Black women and Black young women all over the world, the country, and Miss Black USA, that's a big, the universe, the United States, and every other continent included in that big old thing.
Yeah.
So, how does that feel, and what is your message to the world out there as you embark on this journey?
Hmm. It feels very, very surreal, very, very overwhelming, but in a good way. Especially because I was a child, like I said before, who didn't really know who she was. And now that I know who I am and I'm getting to know myself even more, to be
Uh-huh.
able to come from that and to be able to be in a position where I'm representing all of my fellow Black sisters,
Yes,
black little girls,
yes.
and it really Black people everywhere, either men or women. I'm still
Hmm.
representing for us.
Hmm.
So
Yes.
it's a very humble position to be in, for
Hmm.
sure. And my message is just really, I just God. It all starts with God, because I know that without Him, I wouldn't even be sitting here talking to you today. These are things that I've always dreamt of and never even thought that it would be possible. And I know if it wasn't for God, it wouldn't be happening. So my message is really just to never give up on your dreams, never give up on God, because everything that you desire is going to come to pass, no matter what it looks like, as long as you keep Him first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And sometimes our gifts show up in different packaging than we thought,
Hmm.
and have you had that experience?
Yes.
Yes, yes. And how do you manage when, when you are expecting this thing? Because we do, and the Bible says, "What, pray with expectation," right? But sometimes we be trying to like customize,
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
you know. So have you had an experience like that that you can share, and how you sort of worked it out so that you could still stand in gratitude and that sort of
Yes.
thing?
Yes. Okay. So for starters, it's always been a hope and dream to do things such as these, right? Um, but then after a while, I just like kind of just threw my hands down about it. And then I guess you could say that was like a give up stage, because it was. And
Mhm.
then one day it just snapped. Like, no, 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 no. The closer
Yes.
I got to God is when I understood that, okay, this could be my reality. This could be my reality. So
Mhm.
um, I just really was praying about it. I really just gave it to God, and um, sort of kind of started preparing for it, like walking in it before it even came to me. And
Oh,
it's
girl,
something
wait,
how,
stop, honey, hold on. I need you to say that again. Say that
yeah,
again. You
preparing
started.
preparing for the blessing, so that you're
Mhm.
able to withstand the blessing, really. So that's what I
Yes.
was doing. I was praying for the blessing, and God, my blessings literally just chased me down.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
happened so
girl, I love it.
fast.
I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, let's see what the folks are saying out there. Who's that? Jet Stars. Shout out to my beautiful daughter, Autumn Ray. Congratulations, Pumpkin. I'm proud of you. Hey, Miss Jet Star. Thank you for tuning in.
Hi,
We know
Mom.
you were back there, so thank you for shouting her out. I know she's a proud mama right now.
She is. She
Hey,
is.
Camelia, sister girl. This is Camelia is on our board of directors at Black Women's Network. And she says, yes, keep God first. Absolutely. And she's also a proud mama. She has a young woman probably about your age. Her daughter is a sophomore, I want to say, at UC Davis. So
Awesome. Good for
definitely,
you. Go,
yes,
girl.
yes. So what are your do you have college aspirations?
I do. I want to go to college for music,
Mhm.
for the study of music, and also vocal music, different things like that. Because that's what I was. That's always been my heart, even in high school,
Mhm.
middle school,
Yeah.
elementary school. It's always been music. Yeah. So
What?
that.
Oh my gosh, she put something here. She's a junior now. Oh my gosh, I can't. I remember when we were all rooting her on as she left on her way out as a freshman. It's been 3 years. My goodness. Wow, that's awesome.
That is
So, do you have any idea where you want to go to school?
Santa Monica College. That's
Okay.
where I'm going in the fall.
Okay. Oh, you are this fall.
Mhm.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you
That's
so
great.
much.
That is
Thank
great.
you, thank you, thank
Now,
you.
so when you win the pageant, what will you do about school? Will
When I
you
win
do?
the pageant, I will be going to Santa Monica College. I'll be still doing the same thing. You know,
Okay.
either way, I'm still going to be going to school. And I just keep telling myself, no matter what the outcome is, I already feel like a winner. The experience has been so
Hmm.
amazing, and everything that I've gotten from this experience, I'm able to carry it out throughout my life. So
Hmm.
I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna be me, and I'm a
And that
winner,
is
going in
plenty.
and coming out. Yeah.
That's right. That is so good. And it's so funny because when I used to do my pageants, I would just be having fun. Because first of all, I did them for my mama because I was a tomboy, but my mother wanted me to be a ladylike. So she didn't have the ladylike foundation that Leah Pump has. So she entered me in pageants. And so I loved it because it gave me an opportunity to perform. So my
Mhm.
first pageants, I danced. And so my mother would always, get me all dialed up and whatever. And she helped me learn how to walk and all that kind of stuff. But I was still like, okay, I'm going to do this. But I got in there and I started having so much fun. But there were some girls who were so uptight. And I know now what that was as a therapist. It was anxiety. But I think the reason that I won, because I tell people all the time, I was not always the most beautiful girl in the room and all of that. I had the best body though. But
Oh wow, yeah.
but why I think I won a lot of times was because I just wanted to have fun and I wanted to encourage other people. And I wanted, I just I enjoyed performing. I enjoyed, and for me, that little strut is a full-on performance,
It is.
So I just would have a great time and it would show up well for me. And I
Mhm.
think that that's kind of my motto for life, is to live having fun and the blessings will rain down.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
absolutely true. They really will. I know they certainly have for me, and I know they certainly have for you and anybody who is watching. They certainly will and are already raining down for you. And this is so amazing. Thank you so much for
Uh-huh.
having me on the show to
I'm
be able
so
to share my story and hear from
yes.
you and receive all the advice and knowledge that you have as well.
Yes. Well, you're a
I have
beautiful young woman
Thank
and you
you
have
so
a
much.
great story. I love
Thank
your
you
bio.
so
It's
much.
so beautiful and so humble.
Thank you so much. I have another appointment right now. I'm so sorry,
Do
but
you?
I
Oh,
do. But I thank you so much for having me. This has been
okay.
so amazing.
Oh,
Thank you, thank
okay.
you, thank you. I hope to be back
All right. Well,
soon,
good. Well,
very
I
soon.
didn't know that. If Miss Antina had told me, I would have had somebody coming on to follow you up. Oh, well, all right, darling. You go do your thing. We wish you the best. And Camellia, she is Miss Black California USA, and she will be participating in the pageant on what's the date? Give us that.
August 7th on
Okay.
it'll be on Fox Soul. So please watch
Okay.
it. Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Fox Soul on August 7th. Let me
August
see.
7th. Yes.
And then okay, I'm gonna put that down. Miss Black, oops, USA pageant. Oh, I know what's happening. I'm sorry. Wait, don't go away just yet. Hold
Okay,
on.
I won't.
Miss Black. I want to make sure I get it right. USA pageant on August 7th on Fox. I think that's all caps. Fox Soul TV. What time?
I want to say 7 o'clock.
Okay. Get
So
be
I'll definitely
prepared.
follow up with you.
Okay. For 7 p.m. PST or Eastern Central Time, Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be EST. So we'll get to watch it earlier over here.
Yes.
And just, so what is the last thing you want to leave with the Boss Talkers today?
Oh my goodness. The last thing that I want to leave saying is again, thank you so much for having me on the show. This has been lovely. I love what you're doing and the fact that you're allowing other women and just other people in general to be able to come on here and share their stories and be heard and feel acknowledged, because we live in a world where we're not always acknowledged by the things that we do.
Absolutely.
So you're giving people their flowers while they're here. People who don't even know that they deserve flowers or don't feel deserving of flowers. So I thank you for that. I thank
Absolutely, darling. Thank you so much for being here. And I know you have to dash off because I know those the clock don't stop for anyone. So I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna play you out and you just dash on off when you have to go. But I'm gonna play your MP3.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, love.
Bye-bye.
Oh, how do we support you? Do we vote? Do we do anything? Is there any voting to do?
If you go to my bio and my Instagram is Miss Black USA, there's a link in there for you to vote for me for People's Choice Awards. If I get the most votes and the most donations, I will be a top 10 finalist.
So it's Miss Black CA?
Miss Black CA USA.
USA. Okay, and so go there to vote?
Yes.
For People's Choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Whee! All right, so you go on about your way, and I'm going to put that up there, and then I'm going to play your MP3.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Bye, everybody.
Bye, darling. Bye, Mama.
Bye.
Miss Jetstar, thank you for raising a beauty. All right, so Boss Talkers, stay tuned because I am going to play Miss Autumn's her MP3 for y'all right now. Hold on. That's wrong. I will get this right one day soon. Here we go. All right. So wasn't she lovely, you all? Give it up again for Miss Autumn Ray. And so now we're going to get a chance to see her fabulous talent. How about that? Oops. Where'd it go? Here we go. What a beautiful photo. Okay, I think this is... Oh, look at her values. Her milestones. Oh, I hope there's music here. Diamond sponsor. So this is if you want to support her. In some way.
What are you gonna sing for us now?
I will sing "Great Is Your Faithfulness."
Okay, give me about 8 bars of that.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, bam.
Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me.
That's what I'm talking about here. Y'all clap it up. Y'all clap it up for a small crowd. That's what we got here for you.
I love it. So beautiful. And that's where you can find Miss Autumn Ray, Miss Black California, USA. How about that, y'all? Get that down. You can follow her on go to her website, www.missblackusa.org. Her Instagram is Miss Black USA, or at Miss Black USA, and also at the Autumn Goddess. So listen, y'all, you see in the in the chat there where you all can support Autumn. So let's have you do that for sure. And go. Let me stop the share. How about that? So we want to have you go and support Autumn and at vote for her at Miss Black USA. Go there to vote for the People's Choice Awards because we want to push our beautiful Autumn and our California right straight on through past the finals to that winning crown. So listen, y'all, Boss Talk is going to be a little bit short tonight. So if there's something that you abandoned to come and watch, then go get busy doing that thing. And I'm just going to sit here a bit and relax. So you know what to do. Join us next week, Wednesday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and of course 9 o'clock on the East Coast. And this is Boss Talk LA. And this is your girl, Sean LeRae. And we want to see you back next week. And y'all know that Boss Talk means bold, one of a kind, sensational superstars. And we just met one tonight. So give it up again, y'all, for Miss Autumn Ray. And say your prayers and wish her right on into a win at the Miss Black USA Pageant on August 7th on the East Coast. So send her love, prayers, and great, great positive thoughts and wishes. All right? It's Sean LeRae. We love y'all. And you know what? Shalom, y'all. See you soon.